to Fantasy AI. All right, back in the computer room today. Today we're going to look at committee running backs. Yes, they're spending too much time in committee. We don't like it. Running backs by committee, they can ruin your season or just your Sunday when you're watching your guy ain't getting the ball enough. All right, so moving on. Here's how we get some of the data here. Not trying to turn this into an SQL or computer class, but hey, just want to show you how I get some of this. So we can ask the database, hey, give me all the week 8 Houston games. You can see what I have here. Well, you can see that Dameon Pierce had 12 attempts on week 8. So basically I can get all of the statistics for each week and who was the lead back in what attempt. You can see how I've assembled that here. What's kind of funny about this one, if you look at week 12, yes, C.J. Stroud was the leader here with 6 attempts. I thought I had some bad data, so I had to go pull that game and look and make sure. Texans lost that game to Jacksonville. You can see over here on the right that C.J. Stroud had 6 carries. Devin Singletary only had 6 carries that game. It's just kind of a funny anomaly there. Moving on, so you can see that I pulled the Rams just like it. You can see, oh my boy, look at Kyren Williams showing up all the time. But anyway, you can see how we can pull that data for each week, each team, who was the lead, and this is what we're trying to get to. I don't have to pull them all. That's the beauty of computers. I can just get this and run it, and I get it all a little easier than have to assemble them. But you can see here. So this is a list of quantifying who's getting the carries, how many they're getting each time. So don't strain your neck there looking at the top. You can just go watch my no committee running back video. Check out my video on that one. You don't have to strain your eyes. But today we're going to focus on committee running backs, the ones at the bottom of the list that spend too much time in committee, right? So first, before we do, I have to pull out a couple teams. The Chargers got some new coach. Have you heard? Jim Harbaugh is going to be their new coach and bringing in a new offensive coordinator. And Washington has a couple new. Cliff Kingsbury is their new coordinator. Dan Quinn is their coach. But these were 2 of the worst offending teams last year at just running committees. Never got a clear guy that was in charge. You can see this. So let's look at the list then that has running back by committees. So first up, we're going to hit up Atlanta. Now, Bijan Robinson came in highly, and he finished 9th, but he finished, highly ranked last year. Everybody had him high, as they do this year. And you can see that they only ended up giving him 214 carries. A lead back, you'd hope to get 300, right? Well, they only ended up giving him 214. They gave Tyler Algier 186. Just driving those Robinson owners crazy last year. Throw in 50 for Cordell Patterson. So, this was the epitome of committee last year. We didn't like it, right? Well, of course, I did leave one on here. They did get a new head coach and a new offensive coordinator, and they're bringing in Kirk Cousins. So, Arthur Smith's gone on to Pittsburgh. Why did I leave this one in here? Just a great example of this running back by committee that we don't like. But hopefully that's freed up, right? This year. So you can see Robinson has a little injury, ankle, supposedly supposed to be cleaned up before training camp. He has the 5th easiest running back schedule, and hopefully this committee nonsense is gone, right? I mean, you can see that he missed 1,000 yards last year, but he did have that almost 500 receiving. Whew, that's pretty good. Hey, look at that average. That was very disappointing if you took him in early at 11.43. But what we're hoping here is a new head coach, new offensive coordinator, and Kirk Cousins. Maybe they won't give Tyler Algier so many carries. And Robinson would be worthy of that number 2 rank. They got him 3 out, and maybe like him 2. Anyway, moving on. So Minnesota's up next. We got Aaron Jones coming in to be their lead running back. He, I don't know, by last year kind of struggled a little bit, but had, what do we have here? 656 yards. But anyway, moving on, we got for last year they gave Madison 180 carries. Mixed in Chandler with 100 carries. And Dobbs, when he was in stretch at quarterback, took some of those carries, and Cam Akers. Anyway, just too much sharing going on there last year, and I don't see an improvement this year. Same group running it back. They have the 21st easy running back schedule. Got a rookie quarterback. So this isn't a place where we're going to be looking for our lead running back, are we? All right. So they've got him ranked 28th. Maybe that's a little high on him. We'll have to see when we get the rankings going. All right, moving on. Number 8 on the list is sharing. James Cook in Buffalo. You know, he had a pretty good year last year. You look at that receiving yards, what helped him. Look at that rushing touchdowns. Well, in Buffalo, you're not going to get many rushing touchdowns as a running back. Josh Allen takes them all. And you see he has some good receiving. But let's get into the particulars here. Cook did have 237 carries. Probably going to get the same this year. Why? Oh, there's a competition there? No. Well, there's a not running back competition, Josh Allen competition. 111 carries last year. All the goal line, 15 goal line touchdowns. So James Cook, don't expect his running numbers. Oh, he's going to be to increase this year. And no, I don't think so. Oh, you see Murray even had 79. They do spread it amongst running backs a little bit. And Josh Allen. Anyway, Cook comes in at 5'11", 190 pounds. Not really like the size we like that lead back. You know, so the Ken Dorseys did call him an every down running back. So 28th easy running back schedule. That's a hard schedule, so we don't like that. And Josh Allen's going to still be there taking them all. So they have him ranked 10th for next year. Too high. I mean, I had him on a team last year, got him in the 20th or whatever where you got him. I enjoyed him last year, but hey, coming in full value, a little bit overvalued, I don't like him as much. Moving on. How about the Saints? There's too much committee going on there, right? Well, what's the committee going on? Well, Kamara did get 180 carries, and he did miss those first 3 suspension games. My problem with them is Taysom Hill. They get near that goal line, they bring him in. Until this gets done, I don't like the Saints on this. They bring that quarterback in, and then it's bound by the goal line. What's he going to do? He's going to try to run it in. They handing it to the running back. So, okay, Jamal Williams got 106 carries there. They're spreading the load. Oh, throw in good measure. Miller got 41. And Tony Jones was passing through town, so they gave him 21 carries. So running back, the same crews coming back next year. Now they do have the 9th easiest running back schedule. And with Kamara, you do get that receiving. He did average 12 points a game when he was in there. So you're going to have to get receiving. I don't like the goal line. They steal him. 18th seems about fair, even though he's a dynamic player and he's good. And they've got one of the easier running back schedules. 18th would be fair for him. Just too much sharing going on there. Don't like it. How about Ramondre Stevenson? They're in New England. All right. Zeke came in, kind of stole the show last year. 184 carries. He's on back to Dallas. But see how that sharing's going on? They gave Stevenson 156 carries. All right. So they like to share there in New England. And wait a minute. They have Mac Jones here. Got 26 carries. Well, that isn't too many for a quarterback. Rest assured, this Jaden Daniels going to have a few more than that. It's a new quarterback coming in. Mac Jones didn't run it as much. This guy's, you're a rookie. A lot of times you just don't see what's going on and can't read the cover. Oh, run it. You're going to run it a little bit. But anyway, they have the 20th easiest schedule this year. So before you start thinking, bounce back for Ramondre here, 25 ranked, finished 35th last year. Yeah, he'll get some more of those carries, but I don't know, as far as a lead back, are they ever going to change your tune there and let him start getting some? Anyway, moving on. How about the Bears coming in at 5th? Here's another one of these examples where they're just platooning. Yeah, Justin Fields, the quarterback with 124 carries. He's gone. So you ain't going to have that as much, but you have Williams coming in. So how about Herbert got 132 carries? We like that? Oh, Foreman snuck in for 109. And then the rookie last year that was supposed to come on, hey, he gave him 81. Too much platooning. 23rd hardest schedule. I mean, we don't know. So the Bears, yeah, there's excitement on the passing side, maybe, and all those weapons in passing. But I'm not too excited about the weapons here. Now, DeAndre Swift in Philadelphia last year did have 1,000 yards. And you see that fantasy average, that would be about right where he's at there. Finished 23rd. They got him ranked 24th. Bears, too many. Herbert's still there. Now, Foreman's gone, but Roshan Johnson's up now. I don't like the Bears. Stay away from them. That running back. A lot of stuff going on there in the receiving end. Up next, we have Javonte Williams in Denver. Coming in 30th ranked, 32nd last year finish. So he did have 217 carries last year. You know, they did give him some carries, but see this McLaughlin got 76 carries. Russell Wilson had 80 carries. He better keep that going in Pittsburgh this year. Anyways, P. Ryan got 53. Now they do have the third easiest rushing schedule. Ranked 30th here. I don't like the way their history of sharing, and it's the same crew running back. You know, but that third easiest schedule seems kind of inviting for Williams. If you're late now, I am worried about the rookie the rookie quarterback here affecting it, just not getting first downs, offense dying. You know, yeah, we're not going to go too high on Javonte Williams, but you see that he just 8.46 last year. That's not a starting running back. So as an average, so too much sharing going on there in Denver. And a rookie quarterback. But I do like the easier schedule. Late. You could maybe pick up Williams as a flyer. Moving on, Cleveland. Now, was it all just because of Nick Chubb's injury? Maybe, but you know, they have a history. Even when Chubb was there, they would limit him. It was his yards per carry that got him up there on the list so high. But Jerome Ford had 204 carries last year for Cleveland. Kareem Hunt snuck in. Now, he's the one that's always there. 135. Sneaking, taking a piece of the pie here. Pierre Strong. All right, comes in 63 carries. We had Nick Chubb coming on with... Oh, that's Chubb's. It's Chubb's. 28 carries before he got hurt. All right. Foreman, you can see here, coming in new from Chicago, wants a piece of his pie. Cleveland shares it up. But we got sixth easiest running schedule. Now, that does excite me. But with Chubb coming back hurt, we don't know exactly what's going on there. I think the easiest thing to do here would be take this Ford at 40. Right now, they got him ranked 40th. You get 3 or 4 good games out of him early. You know, a lot of times you set your draft up. Like last year, it was to be a perfect example. Kamara and Jonathan Taylor didn't start the year. Well, there'll be an injury in preseason. We'll have someone that's good. That might have a little ankle or hamstring sitting out early. And you need a running back for those first few weeks. Well, this Ford guy might fill the bill, especially if they slow walk Chubb getting in there. You know, and the sixth easiest schedule. But by then, they'll be sharing and platooning, and we don't like it. So, but the only thing I like here is maybe that Ford is a sleeper for the first 4 weeks, then you'd have to get rid. I mean, they only usable the first few weeks. And until Chubb comes back. Moving on, Baltimore. What's up with Baltimore here? Sharing carries? Well, let's see. Lamar Jackson's the biggest sharer here, 148. So we're starting a running back coming in here, trying to get his share of the carries. And you know Lamar Jackson's going to take 148 of them. Maybe he cools down to only 120, but he's going to get them. So that limits your running backs. Gus Edwards, 198 carries last year. They threw Hill in for 84 carries. Keaton Mitchell passing by. He gave him 47 carries. See where this is going? There's not a lot of the pieces of the pie to go around. 11th easiest running back schedule. Now that is kind of nice for them, but the biggest one here is Lamar Jackson's going to get 148 carries. That's going to bring down the running backs totals. You can see that we have Derrick Henry coming in. Should be excited. I am excited about him, but you can see here he had 12 touchdowns, 1,100 yards, 12.7 a game, but they've got him ranked 11th. And normally with that 11th easiest running back schedule, I'd be happy. But like I say, Lamar Jackson's going to get his share. And what if he gets 10 touchdowns this year? Lamar Jackson. It's stealing some of those touchdowns from Derrick Henry. So we want to go a little light on Henry maybe. And he's getting older. But I said that last year. But anyway, moving on. Here's the top one on the list. Breece Hall. Right? Well, wait a minute. He's everyone's number 2 ranked running back. What are you talking about? He comes in, finished 7th, right? He finished 7th on the back of the 591 yards receiving you got here. All right? He only averaged 12.6 a game. That's not a number 2 running back. My gosh, Detroit, the touchdown back, he was averaging 13 points a game. So, don't know about that. So, moving on here, we got, let's go to the particulars. So, let's look at Breece Hall. Last year, here's some stretches of some games I pulled out of here. Just how few times they let that running back run. Lead back. We're looking for that lead back. Well, lead back don't get 10 carries, 4 carries, 12 carries, 6 carries, 12 carries, 12 carries, 16. Hey, they get him over 15 once. 13, 10, 7. That was just a stretch of cut and pasted in there. They just didn't let him run. I want to see 20 carries. Never got 20. Maybe one game. But you see, that's 13 points, 13.1 rushes a game he's averaging there. That's not enough for a lead back. Certainly the ranked number 2 lead back. And they have the 26th hardest schedule. Ain't nothing easy about being 26th. Got him ranked 2nd. Too high. And they got Aaron Rodgers, the savior, coming in. Well, if anything, that's going to heighten the passing game some. Not help out him. So, moving on. You can see that we're just not in love with Breece Hall. Now, they don't have a great schedule. He did come in, get some all-purpose points. Now, I'm not going to throw him down too far. But, hey, with that average, Montgomery had 13 something. You go with him 20th in Detroit. They got him at 12.6. I don't see him getting much better than that. What he got last year. So I'm kind of light on that Breece Hall. I'm glad everyone else is liking him. I certainly got Bijan Robinson, new head coach, new things in there, to be the guy 2nd over him. But all right, if you're liking what you're seeing, please hit that like and subscribe button. All right? Hit me that thumbs up. I like to say, even if you don't like what you're seeing, hit me that thumbs up and subscribe. All right? All right, moving on. This is where I like to fill my shorts. I'm going to fill my shorts. Warning, this is a rapid read. We're looking at top 10 teams that used the committee approach at running back last year, like Atlanta. Arthur Smith's gone, new head coach. Maybe he'll get his just due this year. How about Minnesota coming in 9th? A lot of committee there going on there. James Cook's in a committee with Josh Allen leading the committee with 111 carries. Always going to happen there. New Orleans come in, committee approach. How about Taysom Hill stealing too many carries from the running backs? Don't like it. New England, Zeke's gone, but still committee last year. Chicago had everybody running the ball committee approach last year. See how they do this year? Denver comes in, one of the committee approaches, and Javonte Williams there 4. How about Chubb? He was hurt last year, but Kareem Hunt always seems to get their carries. Too much sharing going on there in Cleveland. Derrick Henry, Baltimore, who you sharing with? Lamar Jackson's 148 carries. There's always going to be some sharing going there. And Breece Hall comes in top of the list. 13.1 a game is not enough for a lead back.